Okay, so we are at Fire Canyon. We're gonna take a look. Here's the list that we've got to go through and double check. Me and Chris already walked through the house. Everything looks pretty good. So let's just do this. We're gonna go through the whole house, and then after that, we will go and take a look at each of the items. So let's start in the front. Okay, so here's the house. There we go. So here's the house. I've been keeping contact with the listing agent, and he's been coming by and checking on the house and sweeping the house, every couple weeks and stuff. And so I really like his professionalism and everything too. So I'm confident they're doing the right thing. One of the things that I was gonna say was you might want to consider getting the house painted, because like the paint is starting to come off, and if you take a look you can see that this is kind of like a compressed board, and you want to keep this stuff sealed up. All right, you want to keep it nice and so, because once water starts penetrating in there, it's going to start expanding, and that's not what we want. We want to keep it nice and tight. So let's take a look here. Neighborhood's quiet. Sunday morning. One of the items, I know we're going to do the list here in a little bit, but since we're out here, let's take a look at the door. They went ahead and redid the entire door trim versus just that rotted areas. A lot of times, if there's rot down here, people will just cut, like right here, and then just patch like the bottom part. But they did a really good job of color matching this and this. So the caulking, they put, generous amount, but they redid the whole frame versus just those small pieces. All right, so we'll start here. So like the final walkthrough, we want to make sure that the house hasn't been vandalized, windows aren't broken or anything like that. No one's come and messed with the house. Everything looks good. And then Chris got measurements of the fridge space. Spider webs. I know one of the things was the hot water being switched, so we'll make sure that the water's hot is hot and cold is cold. I don't know if that was like that when we contracted to check that. Needs to get screwed down. spider webs. All right, we'll take a look. Since we're downstairs, we'll go ahead and take a look at outside. So, for the AC, outside AC unit, let me talk about this. Hold on a second. So for the outside AC unit, you can see it's not completely level. If you look at the lines of the house, that should be straight, right? So this is kind of like tilting down a little. It isn't bad. I've seen a lot worse, but you can see that what I would do is kind of shim up your condenser here and lift it up so that that way there's no stress on the fan bearings. You want it to be as level as possible. So here's the back door. This is another one of the things that they were supposed to fix. As you can see, they put a new door trim all the way around. They didn't just kind of cut and chop. And then they did a good color match paint as well. Looks good. Let me get that paper. How's it look?
So far so good.
Okay. Carpet looks good. Okay, so we'll start this way and work our way around. Big closet with the window, right? Your utility space. One thing you may want to do now that I'm seeing this is get yourself a little pan for your drain and put your washer inside there, because if it leaks, even though you have a drain, that water still may come this way. So they sell like these little square pans that you can drop down into here and then kind of seal it around the drain and then drop your washer in there. Note, this is a 3-prong. This is a 3-prong, so it's not a 4-prong. Bathroom. Number 2. Carpet's like real soft. Let me check this window over here real quick. I already checked it, but just so I can get some video on it. There's no cracks or anything. So the house feels pretty cool at 75. I know we prefer it like at 73, 72 in the evening, but it feels pretty good. It feels pretty cool for being set at 75. I think it's missing a cover because you can see the little notches. You can buy these like at Lowe's for $10 or so. See how bright it is. So I put a cover on that. Bathroom. Huge tub. We've got the big closet. Okay, and I think that's pretty much it for the walkthrough. So now let's take a look at the different items that we've got to take, that we've seen here. Okay, so roof repair, seller will have the preferred contractor inspect and observe. So I saw a little bit of the roof, right? I zoomed in the backyard, but obviously I can't get up there on top, but we've got the invoices and stuff that we can take a look at. Let's see, we got a seller credit for this one. AC roof repair, seller will inspect the AC closet and secondary drain pipe for any leaks. If there's any moisture or evidence in the current leak, will be addressed with our preferred contractor. So that's the invoice again. Repair exterior door wood rot, we saw that already. Seller will repair, seal, and paint the front back door, which they did with our preferred contractor. Okay, they did that. Next one here, weather stripping on exterior doors. We got a seller credit. We also got a credit for loose hinges entering the garage from the home. Cooling system, full service for the AC system. Again, we're going to take a look at that. We want to make sure it has a clean bill of health for the system. Seller will send preferred HVAC contractor. We've got the invoices for that. Drain pan replacement, we asked for that. They'll give us a credit. Air duct cleaning treatment, we got a credit for that. Plumbing, seller will repair the reverse hot and cold fix under the sink. Fix shower head with our preferred contractor. Okay, so not sure which one that was. Let me pause this for a second. Okay, so I'm upstairs and hot water is hot. Okay, we're in master and hot water is hot. Warming up?
Yep, it's hot now.
Okay. So the sinks are done. Hot water's hot. That was this one, repair horizontal. Let's switch over to the back side. And so to provide invoice. Okay, yeah, so everything looks good with the house. I think we're done. Everything looks good.